Look at me. What you said, ho? I can't understand that shit you said. What you said, ho? What you said, ho? What you said, ho?
One more time, Fi.
All right. It's your boy, Coach Blue. This is another episode of Spicy TV's on The Naked Hustle, hosted by yours truly. Yeah, it's me, the coach. I got a very, very special guest tonight. This is going to be a little different. When I say spicy, it's going to get a little spicy. You might want to grab your popcorn, roll up a few blunts, get your yak, whatever you sipping on, your drink of choice, get it now. Get it now. Put the kids to bed. This is not their story. This is not for them. This is not for them. I got the infamous, the biggest, the one and only, the realest, the most gangsters. I said that, the realest. Molly, what's good with it?
Not much, can't call it.
Already. Look. I've been educated a little bit on some things, you know. I'm saying you the realest, I'm saying you the gangsters, I'm saying you the biggest for a reason, because I've been, you know, my resources have told me that if it's anybody got a story to tell about the naked hustle, about the nightlife, about the ins, the outs, the do's, the don'ts, the will, the wants about this business, is you.
You can say that.
Yeah? Yeah?
It's been me. It's been me for a long time, but, you know, everything ain't permanent.
Yeah.
A lot of things, stepping stones, temporary.
Oh, yeah, come on. We good.
So,
Make sure I got you good. Yeah, I'm make sure you up in there. There you go.
am I in there?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah,
I'm in
there
there.
you go.
Okay, so, about the life. What you want to know?
Well, since I got you here, and I really want to get spicy, I'm going to start like this. I'm going to come straight out the gate. I want to know what, because I'm big on lifestyles with this. What was the turning point? Because you was a little girl once upon a time. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just
Right.
being honest.
Right.
You was a little girl. You was growing up, whatever childhood you was growing up in. I'm sure you'll elaborate. Where was the turning point in life? And take me from the little girl just a little bit, coming up a little bit. You know, you ain't got to get too deep in it, but who was the little girl coming up into the turning point
Ooh, she was spoiled.
that said, oh, I need this naked hustle money? Like, take me there.
That little girl was spoiled. She didn't want for nothing, had everything, good lifestyle. Dad didn't. I mean, he didn't hide nothing from me. So everything that came to me as a little girl was not sugar-coated at all.
Okay.
He didn't beat around no bush. I didn't have no mother. I pretty much got everything I've learned from my dad. You know, watching him hustle, watching him work, watching him, you know, from relationship to relationship. Everything that he's done for me and my sisters, because I have 7. It's 7 of us, all girls.
7 girls.
7 girls. So with it just being the 7 of us.
So hold on. Let me cut in. So is it dad and all 7 girls, or is it just dad and how many of y'all is it?
No, it started with dad and the 5.
Okay. So he had 5 of them.
But my biological mother had 2 more girls that were older than me. I was always the oldest, but when I found her, it was 2 more older than me.
Okay.
So it didn't became the 7. I was like, damn, I got 7 sisters.
Okay.
No brothers.
So continue now from the spoiled little girl,
The spoiled brat.
having everything that you want your way. Dad making sure, hey, he's stepping on all kind of shit for you. You want it, you the Barbie doll, let's get it, girl, whatever you want.
Very military.
Where do we go now from that to saying, where's the curveball in life? Where?
Well, it came from my dad telling me that he had to turn himself in to go to prison and do some time. You know, my sophomore or junior year in high school. So
Can you say why?
About my junior year in high school, he went to prison, and kind of left us stuck in a rut, you know, sleeping in Kmart, living out of Walmart, stealing. That's kind of where it started, and it went from there to selling drugs because my dad was a dope dealer. So one thing he did teach me was, you know, how to put my hands on some dirty money if I had to.
So when Dad went to prison,
I started selling dope.
Okay, that's what I was finna say. So when he went to prison, was it like, how old were you?
I was 16.
16. Okay, so at 16, you pretty much in a grown mindset when your parents gone. You gotta take care of everything
It was so
yourself.
hard. Yes, I did, especially having to be the oldest. I always took care of a lot of shit. Everybody always looked to me for whether it was advice, money, make sure their schoolwork was done correctly. Because, you know, like I said, I was the oldest for a long time. I was the oldest for a real long time.
Right.
And I had all my younger sisters. So when my dad left, it was just like everything fell back on me.
Right.
As far as making sure they graduated, making sure they were fed and they had what they needed, you know, on a day-to-day basis. So it kind of, it ain't break me. It just made me who I am, you know?
So would you say the naked hustle lifestyle came from you realistically?
Ooh, that came when I came to Atlanta.
Yeah, let's not go that far yet.
That gets a little deeper.
Let's just say the street lifestyle came in you from realistically having to take care of and provide and look out for the rest of the siblings.
Right.
I understand that.
Drugs wasn't all he did, because my dad loved to make porn. Ooh, I found them up under the couch.
Oh.
I ain't mean to,
Uh-oh.
but when I found them tapes, I know what was going on.
Spicy.
When I finally did watch, I was like, ooh, that's my dad and his best friend. But his best friend was a female. And, man, her husband just, I don't know where the fuck this man came out of nowhere and just ended up in the hot tub with them. I'm like, this is not an orgy. It's not going down. So my first piece of porn,
wait a minute.
came from my dad.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Back up. Let's back this thing up real quick now. So you telling me you found porn your dad had made with his best friend, which was a female.
And her husband.
Then all of a sudden, in the middle of watching this porn, here comes the husband. He slides in on the scene.
Slide on in.
So they've been three the hard way for however so long now.
Boy, I don't know, cause you know I used to see this lady a lot. Wow. So who knows?
So did dad ever find out that you
You know what? Matter of fact, I think I told him probably like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I do have a bad habit of telling them myself when it comes to my dad.
Okay.
So
how, like, realistically, as a young lady, how did this affect you? Just honestly, did it up here mentally? Was it a turning point on something to you? Watching this, daddy hitting the best friend that you look at like an auntie.
I kind of looked at it like school, cause shit, I ain't had no mom. Everything I learned from my dad. He taught me how to use a tampon. Taught me how to pull a nigga. Taught me how to be a boss, you know.
Yeah.
Look out for me and mine, you know, and just elevate in life. Don't be scared to fuck up and have to turn around and fix it.
Right.
Just do it, you know.
Oh, that's respect.
Don't bite your tongue for none, for nobody, and earn your way through life.
That's love.
So, I mean, it came with a lot of ass whoopings. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Damn, my dad used to whip my ass.
Right.
I used to be mad as fuck. Like, damn, everything my younger siblings did always fell back on me because I should have. Like, he always felt like I should have my eye on them regardless of the situation, whether it was them getting into it with people in school or, you know, their homework not being done or they done broke something in the house and why you wasn't watching them. To the point where I'm just like.
Because you was the oldest. So
man.
Fall on you, huh?
My last serious prayer I ever remember praying about was no kids and a career. I got 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, and hella careers.
Oh, man.
I got hella careers. Man. I can't say they're all legal and legit, but I got hella of them.
Right.
You can't never say I didn't fail and couldn't stand back up on my own 2 feet.
Facts. So. Okay, so let's go from that. We done came up now. You done found the porn that dad makes. Okay. You done came through a situation
I
where
done
dad's going to,
graduated.
dad's
Sister done
in
graduated.
prison. You taking
him out
care of
5
stuff,
years
done
early.
been homeless. All right, let's go from there. I want to go
Okay,
from.
so from there, I found my mother. I
You
found my
found
mom
your
when I was
mom?
25. Yes. I got a phone call, a weird phone call. Like, you applied for a government job. And I'm like, government job? Fuck, I would have never did that. But I was like, okay, yeah, what's up? And I was like, well, is this your first and last name? You know, I want to know, is this your birthday? Is this your dad's name? Do you have a sibling that by this name? And I was like, yeah, that's me. But then, you know, we had the cordless phone back in the day. Boop, dies. I take my ass to work.
Right.
Next thing you know, I got this group of motherfuckers coming in my house 2 weeks later. I'm like, you didn't knock on that door.
Right.
Back the fuck up and try it again. And my sister's like, this your mom. This my mom? Boy, I was at work going crazy.
Wow.
I was working at Swenson's. I burnt everything in there. I'm talking about the fries was done. The fucking tater tots was extra crispy. Couldn't make no burgers. And I was like, man, first job and I'm fucking up like this. But it was so devastating for a long time because, like, when I asked my dad about my mom, it was just like, we ain't finna talk about that bitch. I'm like, damn, well, what did she do? And I never got the story. So when I found her, it was just like, what did you do? But she won't tell her story. But I kind of have an idea.
What you think it is?
It's so pussy. She was
Ah.
selling pussy. I mean,
Ah.
it's just, if you put two and two together, if you were to call somebody and you're like, not that close, but trying to get close, and you know you're always asking the same questions on a day-to-day basis. I'm in Ohio. She's in Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, Mom, what you doing this morning, Mama? What's up? I'm going to my neighbor friend's house. Didn't you just tell me you had a wife? Oh, she's at work. Mama never was broke. Never had a job.
Oh.
So it kind of, when I came down here and figured out how to move in the streets, I kind of put two and two together and was like, you know, my dad didn't want to talk about it. My sisters and told me little stuff as far as, you know, relationship-wise and, you know, having to struggle when her and my dad separated.
Right.
So, you know, they were both in the military for a while, and when they went their separate ways, it was, you know, I got a lot of, oh, it was a relationship thing, or my mom couldn't keep her legs closed, or my dad wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, or, you know, it was always something, but it's, like I say, it's two sides to every story, always. I ain't gonna bypass that, but I ain't no fool either.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to ignore the fact that for the smallest reasons, I didn't know my mother till I was 25. Then when I did meet her, it was just like 5 years later, boom, she's gone.
So
So
tell me this. Now, we're going to fast forward. Because I'm sure in between the time, now I don't want to go too far ahead of myself because I want to know this. I want to know what got you to
the streets.
the streets.
All the way.
All the way, yeah. I want to know what got
Ooh.
you deep in the streets where it's like, okay, I'm in here. Because I know
Okay,
that
so
happened before you got to
Let
the
me tell you.
ATL,
Okay, let me
right?
tell you what happened. I came down here for the last time to see my mom right before she passed, and my car broke down in Tennessee, and I had three kids at the time. My fourth one was in Ohio with my mother. That was the baby. And I was sitting in front of a hotel in Union City, and I was just crying so hard, just sitting on the railroad tie, just crying so hard. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Panicking. And this guy walks up to me. He's like, you know, I can put you on this app called Backpage, and you know, put you up there.
Backpage.
So shit. Hey, it started with the vanilla gift card. I never forget it.
Ooh.
I never forget it.
Shouts out to Backpage, the vanilla gift card.
Shout out to fucking Backpage.
Hey.
Cause
the real one. The Godfather.
Shit really get real on Backpage. Shit get real on Backpage.
Yeah, Sirski.
Yeah, he put me on, and that first week I sat with him, and he put my kids in one room. He put me in another room. You know, he showed me how to post my ads and take my pictures, and you know, just my little wording, my little scripts, and to where it would be, you know, that quick pickup. And once I got the hang of that first week, it was just like, bitch, I'm gone. You finna trick me into pimping me. I had to go.
So
it just
then,
I like to work. I like to work alone. I'm a loner.
So right then, and that's what a lot of people don't understand about the naked hustle. See, a lot of the naked hustle comes with the pimping and hoeing life, and people don't want to say that. They don't want to put that out there like that, but it does. Like, and see, I come from that. That's what, like, and we'll talk about that one day. But like, a lot of times the guys because the pimping nowadays is a little different than when it was then. The guys back then really considered themselves real pimps. They would call themselves pimps, and they would say these type things. And then the guys that wouldn't necessarily say the word pimp, their whole demeanor would be that though. Like you saying, like they would make you feel like you're my girl.
Right.
You're working for me. I'm
Right.
pimping you. What you make, you bring it here type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then the renegades is what they call a lot of the girls that like to run off and do their own thing. They look at them like, well, that's the bitch, excuse my French, that don't want no guidance. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
She,
Well, see, I sort of kind of got that from the guy the first time when he was trying to talk to me about it, and within my first week of doing it. Like, he was like, well, if you give me your money, I'm going to put it on this card, and I'm going to invest it in and invest it in. But, see, the investing comes from you going to pick up this hoe and get her dressed and post her ass, and then the money that she makes, she going to bring to you, and then the money I made, I brought to you. Mm-hmm. That went on her. Like, am I gonna ever see that back? And that was really my main concern, because I got 4 kids. I don't got time to play with no nigga, no money. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't going for it. And my dad raised me. I'm far from a fool. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to pull wool over my eyes. Like, I'm not going.
So when the pimp, we're gonna call him, realized that you done figured out how to work this back page shit. You really don't need him. You finna bail. Woody. Give it to me.
He
like,
was mad.
Was he at a point, like, did it go down? Did the ass get whooped? Did he kick in a door? What happened?
Well, no, because like I said, I was only with him for a week. I was starting in Union City and got the fuck on. I went to Jonesboro, Terra Boulevard. Oh my God, Terra fucking Boulevard. I've never done so many drugs in my fucking life.
Okay.
Terra Boulevard is one of those spots where I'm at the American Best, Motel 6, and the Sundown Suites. 2 rooms here, 1 room here, and 2 rooms here.
And you working them all?
Boy, I fucked it up.
Okay.
Boy, Terra Boulevard was a shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
That was really my stepping stone.
Now, did you got yourself out there?
Yeah.
And you hustled all that on your own?
I did. My dumb ass invited a nigga from Ohio, turned him on to the game. He brought another bitch down from Ohio. We all working together one night. And I wake up that same night. When I say I probably banked about $2,000-$3,000 that night. And old girl probably brought about $1,200. Mm-hmm. But I woke up the next day, nothing. No clothes, no shoes,
everything
no phone,
gone.
No charger, no money, no nothing.
They took it. Took everything.
Gone.
Him and her.
Gone, bitch.
Wow.
Oh my God. Ghetto the fucking plug. Hey, bro.
Wow.
Wherever you at, hoe ass nigga.
Wow.
On God, like, I've never met some grimy ass. I've seen some grimy ass shit, but not have ever what I've thought a nigga from the same city as you, and y'all done grew up in the same hood doing the same shit for so many fucking years.
Oh, this was a nigga you knew.
Boy, what? From Akron, Ohio.
What's his name?
Ghetto the plug.
Shout out Ghetto the plug.
Take that out.
No, that's what this is about. I want to know all that.
Can't do it, because that was some bullshit.
That's crazy.
I didn't have to put you on.
That's
I ain't
crazy.
had to put your bitch on. I ain't had to show you the juice, none of that.
So since you saying put on, I want, like, and I know my fans, the inquiring minds want to know, I need some prices. Give me some prices before I could, because, like, we know it's, like, you
Lord.
could, like, tell them what you, basically,
Terra Boulevard, I started
you were selling pussy.
$40, $50.
We selling pussy. We,
$40,
okay.
$50. I started at
What
$40,
the head
$50.
going for?
Shit, $50.
Oh, so that's it. That's the package. 40, 50, 40.
That was a quick visit.
Who?
Hey, get the whole national.
Who?
Quick visit, $40, $50.
Who?
A half hour, probably like 75, 80. Your hour's probably going for, like, back then, 150.
Right.
I mean,
In and out. Let's
in and
keep
out.
it moving.
Yeah.
And then.
But that's Terra Boulevard. Now, nasty. Oh Lord.
No, but I'm talking about in the
Prices
area you
go up.
was in with the 4 hotels though.
$40, $50.
Yeah, so you
40,
cleared,
50
and you
hits.
said you cleared a 3-rack day, easy.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's always.
Oh, yeah, easy. Getting them in and out. I like that. I like that.
Always got a clear bag.
So, now, you said, oh, Nat, which to you, I want to know, like, which hotel, since we going to go with the hotels while we out here. Hold on.
Okay,
We gonna go
wait.
somewhere else. I just want to know which hotel you think you made.
The most money?
Yeah. Which one you think you
Oh, baby, I
you
can't even
racked
do
up
that.
in?
I can't even do that.
You can't even do it like
Man, I was all over the city, baby. Hey.
Or give me the area.
I'm
Let's
definitely
just
gonna
tell me
tell
the area. I don't need to know the actual hotel. I ain't
Terra
gotta-
Boulevard was great.
Okay.
Oh, nasty. Wonderful. Dunwoody.
Shout out to Old Nasty.
Yes, to this day.
Shout out
Keep
to
it
Old
going.
Nasty.
Keep it going.
Man.
All the hoes still out there working and walking, baby. I got you.
Oh man. Okay.
They got Dunwoody, Rome, Georgia. Rome.
Rome, Georgia.
They got so many. But
Rome, Georgia. Shout out to Rome, Georgia.
Macon,
Macon.
Appworth.
So you done seen them. You done
I
seen them.
done been in the woods with a lumberjack.
Oh man, come on, man. She done been in the woods. So
With a lumberjack.
So this is what I want to know. Okay, has it just been? So have you done the stripping and the hoeing?
Oh, I stripped for one day.
You stripped for one day.
Should I do it?
I need to hear this story. I need to hear the one day stripper story. Talk to me.
Shout out to Rockefellers.
She stripped. Rockefeller. Shout out to Rockefellers.
Oh, nasty.
Okay,
That's
oh
it.
nasty. She only stripped in her life
one day.
For one fucking day. Listen
And
to this
I give
shit.
all props to these hoes because they got it. They got it made. Boy,
Talk
I'm
to
talking
me.
about.
What happened?
Okay, so I goes in the club. I was never asked to audition. Paid my door fee. It was amateur night. Went in there and worked the whole night. Probably did about maybe 5 hours. And the end of the night came. I paid the bar lady. I paid the lady in the fitting room. And the owner walks up to me and was like, I need you to come audition for me. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. And, I'm thinking I'm going to be on stage. We goes into the office. While I'm back here in this office, this man says, turn around and drop her like it's hot. Boy, I turned around and got the finger like it was not. Boy, he stuck that bitch so far in my ass. Boy, I was like, man, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Whoa.
You got to be kidding me.
Whoa. So
Right,
spicy.
some bullshit. Like, that
What?
was really disrespectful. So I politely, left the office and went and got dressed and cleaned myself up. And
So he stuck his finger up your
so
ass.
far in my ass that my shit was bleeding like I was on my period. That shit pissed me. That was just totally disrespectful. I don't see how a stripper can be a stripper and allow that disrespect to. I tried to kill him with a taser. They banned me from the club. I tased him so long, they said I could have gave him a heart attack. But
Wow.
who gives a fuck? Because, bitch, when you stuck your finger in my ass, you gave me a heart attack. I didn't know Anna was at the time.
Wow.
But I know now.
Wow.
I mean, I quite frankly, I enjoyed it.
Wow.
But at the time, it was just like, why the disrespect? Like, that shit wasn't called for like that. But, shit happens. But yeah, that was my only experience, my first and my last experience.
So
Shout out to all the strippers. Big
her
props.
first time stripping.
I can't do it. Disrespectful.
One time she stripped.
I'd rather sell pussy
She
than
gets
strip.
her finger up the ass and she tases the
I tried
motherfucking
to kill
owner
him.
to the point.
Yes, it was his short, ugly ass. I tried to kill that bitch.
The taser stopped working damn near.
Man, they said I had tased him for so long, I could have gave him a heart attack. And I was like, you guys, at the end of the day, like, respect is respect.
So
He could have auditioned me that earlier that day, or even before he had me come dance. Mm-hmm. But versus you doing it the right way, the polite way, you was very rude.
yeah, we're gonna keep all that. But I'll put that back over there.
Yeah, over there playing with my cups.
Yeah, he need to get out the way. You got to get out of the segment, bro.
Yeah,
So
so
got to do with you.
stripping is not for me.
Uh-huh.
I'm more so a one-on-one.
Right.
I'm very discreet. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm not with that. I don't kiss and tell. So if your partner came and he referred you, I don't want to know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Just know that, you can tell me you got referred, and you can kind of like, I'm gonna know eventually. It's gonna come to me eventually.
So tell me this, because all the money wasn't good money.
Ooh, all money.
Let's be real. All the money wasn't good money. Now I know you had some tricks as I say, you done had a few tricks that done tried you. You know what I'm saying? And probably done tried you on several different levels. First,
Boy,
I want
come in
to
and steal your whole bag and you don't know.
now what we heard the one story where you put some niggas on the game, your boy on the game and his bitch.
Oh my
they got
God,
down,
yes.
they get in there and
Get me
flu
dirty.
gazy, and then they got down finesse and get up. You wake up and you butt naked.
Oh, I went to go see this Arab guy.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in his apartment and his walls have writing, like Arabic writing on it, and it's like glowing in the dark, right? The apartment's like pitch black, but the only thing you see when you walk in there is the writing on the walls in like Arabic. So I go in there and I introduce myself, and I start flirting a little bit, get comfortable, and in this industry, it's like there's no refunds. Versus me refunding you, I can, give you like maybe a third off, or like and I'm not giving you no extra time. I'm sorry, you're not getting no extra time from me. That's dead.
Right.
But it's no refunds. Period. End of discussion.
Right.
I can give you a sex class. I can teach you how to goddamn, hold yourself from, being overexcited. But, man, long story short, I went to go suck this nigga's dick and he just exploded. And this man was so mad, he went and pulled out a fucking machete knife on me. And we was on the 5th floor and tried to throw me over the fucking banister. Bro, I caught these niggas so motherfucking quick. Bro, please come get me.
What's up with these niggas and these machetes?
Bro, when I said that, right, that's what I said, you gonna kill me? Bro, them niggas came in that apartment, put that nigga to sleep so goddamn quick. We took everything. We took his car keys, his wallet, his TVs, shoes. Tried to leave that motherfucker in there with nothing. Boy, I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone.
About it, you had some people.
Man, don't go nowhere without security.
No,
don't ever go nowhere without security.
That's some good thing. Now, have you had situations where you may have not been so lucky? Like let's
Most
say
definitely.
And I want to get it, like we gonna go all over the place, but I want to get on one of your dark situations.
We can go to 9198.
Give me one of your dark ones,
I'll never forget that address. That was one of my darkest moments.
Talk it to me. Speak your mind.
9198. Okay, he had called, regular date, wanted so much time, get there. He has me come to a house on one side of the street.
It's a trick.
And I get
Okay.
And I get to this house, and just really the first thing I noticed was when he opened the door, it was a big ass hole. Like you can look down and it's like it's a basement. Like so, if you step in this hole, you're gonna fall. I don't even remember how he grabbed me, but he grabbed me so damn quick and pulled me through that doorway that I jumped over it. I don't wear heels to go see nobody. It's dead. So he gets me into this house and he's like, really, I'm gonna apologize in advance. But if I really would have told you that I just wanted us to be friends, and I just wanted somebody to conversate with, that you probably wouldn't have came. It's like, you're fucking right. Money talk bullshit. Well, I'm not coming out here for no conversation. I'm coming out here for the money.
Right.
So, he ain't say nothing wrong, but he was most definitely right. We get over to the back of the house. It looked like a little dining room area. And he's trying to tell me to take my clothes off, and now I'm seeing like all these bugs and stuff. I'm like, well, you know what? Look, can we just go to your place? And then, I'll stay, spend some time with you, whatever you want. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to do it in the bando. That's just not ladylike. I'm just trying to play it cool. Hold my composure. At this point, I didn't know whether to run and try to dodge a bullet or stay calm and walk with him. I walked with him. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. We get across the street, and he unlocks this door, but he has his gun to my side. So it's like, I'm not doing too much moving. I ain't no fool. We get in there after, I think it's like the island in the middle. And then he goes around to the back where the sink is at. He bends me over, tells me to drop my pants. That's fine. But in the midst of all this idiot sits the fucking gun on the damn sink. Stupid. I let him put it in. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
That was just the best thing for me to do. Get your mind off the gun. I let him couple pump, 1, 2, grab the gun, turned it on his ass, and got the fuck on. Mm-hmm. I wasn't finna play no games, but the crazy part about it was I wasn't with just a typical ass nigga. I was with my last baby daddy. And this nigga was just so, I don't know why he even came down to Georgia. I forget what he came down here for. He was down here for like a couple days, and I had him just drop me off. He didn't know what was going on or what I was doing, but the main thing was, don't go too far where you cannot see me or know where I am not going. If I'm going in this house and you can't see me, you too far.
Right.
If I'm coming out and you're not pulling up, or you don't notice me coming out, you're not paying attention, you're doing something, you're too far.
Right.
And I made that clear. Please don't pull off and leave too far to where you could not see me. And he did anyway. And, you know, by the good grace of God, I'm not far from stupid, and I was able to turn the gun back on him. Yeah, I just got the fuck on. My baby dad pissed me off. And I took him back to Ohio. He ended up in prison for murder after that. I was like, bro, that shit's crazy.
Damn. That's crazy. Or is it karma? Spicy.
I really feel like it was karma.
Yeah.
Because he really emptied my account after that. And kind of pissed me off. Left me dead ass broke. But I took his ass back to Ohio.
So this what I want to know too. In the field, because that's what I'm gonna call that. You out there in the field. Okay, you're not the only woman that's out here doing what you're doing. It's other females out here that's stepping. They feeling like, okay, and let's be real. It might have been some OGs out there when you came on the scene that might have felt like, who the fuck this bitch on some? You know how they get. You know how they get out there now in that world. You know, who the fuck does she think she is? Now, how many altercations? Give me one of the altercations. Like, how many females did you have to get into it with? Did you have to get the respect? Did you have to step on a bitch here and there? What went on realistically when it came to the war in the field?
I can't even speak on that because, for one, I work from my phone, and I don't like to be seen.
Okay.
I don't like to be seen.
Okay.
I don't like for nobody to know when I'm coming in and when I'm going out.
Okay.
As far as, you know, working with other females, I've tried to, you know, show them how to do this. And, you know, let them go. They want to catch their couple first thousand, splurge, come back broke. Baby, if you don't know how to budget and you're not an investor, I can't fuck with you. Because one thing my dad taught me was to always prepare yourself for rainy days. And for you to make your first couple hundred, your first couple thousand and dip on me and you know, not say nothing, not to where you're going or how long who know? I'm a caring person. You doing the same thing I'm doing, bitch. I'm trying to look out for you just like you do. I want you to look out for me. So at the end of the day, like, all that dipping off and taking yours and getting the fuck on and, you know, just, yeah, not wanting to, you know, at least sit on some money or stack some money before you go spending anything. Like, that shit, that shit used to really throw me off a lot of times. But I ain't really get into an altercation with nobody because I've always had my own space, my own rooms, my own. I got into more altercations with the niggas I was seeing versus the bitches I was working around. Because for the most part, we try to stick together. We try not to bump heads, and we try to help one another for the most part. Because that shit is not easy, but it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's more than one of us. And I've always, you know, tried my best to look out for a majority of these girls. Matter of fact, I had this, because I used to love this girl. Boy, Lord rest her soul. This bitch, my first time getting locked up, this girl had, you know, I was, you know, trying to show her the game. And, you know, she said, okay, well, I need you to take me out here to Stockbridge. We went to Stockbridge. And she was like, I need you to, you know, walk in here with me. I said, well, you know, did you screen your car? You know, she was okay, it's legit. You know, everything okay. She was like, yeah, it's fine. I did all that. We get in there. Long story short, it's the fucking police. And we ends up going to Henry County Jail. And, you know, we sat there, I think we did like 90 days. We ended up getting out, going our separate ways. But she ends up calling me one time, and, you know, she was like, well, I feel like I want to go back out here, and, you know, I really want to try this one more time. I was like, you know what, I really feel like you should just sit down, because, you know, like I said, all money ain't good money. And something was just telling me, like, you know, baby girl, just sit down, you know, and just give it a break, because, you know, you're not good with the phone, you're not good with answering your phone, you're not good at screening your calls. And it really took for me to sit there with her, like by her side, in order for her to properly, screen somebody on the phone. Like you gotta, are you the police? Are you affiliated with any police, law enforcement? You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you gotta say, and you gotta really listen to like the tone in their voice. Mm-hmm. But I'm an eavesdropper, so I listen to the background too. I'm definitely an eavesdropper. Mm-hmm. She ended up going back out without me, and next day I seen her on the news. I was like, that's fucked up.
Damn.
And it's not even that one, because I was supposed to be spending, some time with my kids, and I ended up wanting to leave early. And on my way out the door, my kid's like, Mom, don't go, please don't go. Just stay with us. We're gonna watch these movies, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I ended up staying home. But the women that one was a nigga who always thought he was a bitch that used to always call and be like, Molly, I need you right now. Because a nigga would be like, well, let me see your pussy. And you're pulling out a dick, that nigga's going to kill you.
Right.
So she would always call like, Molly, I need you. Like, I just told him I was on my period and I can't do it. Da, da, da. Okay, well, I done saved your ass quite a few times. And this particular night, I ended up staying home. And this guy and this girl was hosting, and shit got ugly. And them hoes was on the news. And I was like, oh, my God. And all this was on Old National. And I was like, this is crazy. Just left and right. One year after the next, it's like, man, you have to know what you're doing. You have to be set.
What I want to know, I don't want to cut you off. Okay, you decided somewhere in your mind, like, as you kept going on with this, like, I'm good at this. Like, I'm just being honest. I don't know.
No, hell no. You know how many times I've been in jail for prostitution? Keeping in place of prostitution.
But I'm saying, what's the hunger? What's the hunger to what?
What's the hunger?
What keeps the fuel with it going?
What kept me going?
Right.
What keeps? It's the thrill. It's just.
So is it bigger than the money? Is the thrill bigger than the money?
It gets bigger than the money once you get into seeing a motherfucker for 10 years, or you get to seeing somebody for 5 to 7 years. It becomes more so that relationship, but. It's not a relationship because, bitch, you still finna pay me for whatever it is we finna go do. But it's like, if these niggas were like sick or like they don't feel, like I call and check on them, or I'll text them and check on them. It just depends on who they are and what their relationship status is. Cause like, I'm not out to break up no happy home. But at the end of the day, like, I really do genuinely care about these motherfuckers that been coming to see me because they really genuinely care. Like, over time, they've learned to care about what I got going on in my life, what my goals are, what my kids are, do they need anything? Like, I've had people give me money to take my kids on shopping sprees for, this nigga giving me $2,000 for this child, this nigga giving me $2,000 for this child, this motherfucker might give me $800 because that might be all he can afford because he might got 4 kids of his own. Mm-hmm. But out there, each of these niggas is either paying the bill or taking care of one of these kids. Something that they daddy's not doing. They're not paying no bills or taking care of no kids.
So it becomes.
So at the end of the day, it becomes this distant relationship, but a relationship.
Right.
I really can't. At first, it started off just like walking in somewhere blindfolded, not knowing what you're walking into. It was just the thrill. Like, I'm a thrill seeker. Mm-hmm. I don't like planning shit. So it's like
that spontaneous feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can't explain it, man.
Yeah.
And then some days can be just like, man, you might just run into that nigga that just really just like ain't got it, but then you might run into this nigga that just fixed what he just couldn't do, or make up in other areas. But then going home to my nigga was the hardest. Like
I want to know that.
Oh
like
God.
how weird. Like how is that feeling when you got a nigga Sosa. That's home. And you really you love this nigga.
He left me.
No, but tell me this.
10 years. We were together 10 years.
You been with it. You.
And he knew everything I had going on was always there. Never left my side. Always ate my pussy, regardless of who I was with. While I was with him, stayed going to the doctor with me. Made sure I was always.
Oh, you had a real one.
That was shout out Sociavelli, bro.
Shout out Sociavelli.
Big Crip.
Come on, man.
I miss my baby.
Oh man.
I miss him so much. But we're so much better as friends, like us being friends.
So what happened? Like, why?
Man, it's just I don't know. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Why did he leave when he been so supportive and so a part of the naked hustle with you?
Because I was ready to retire. And it was just like the pressure of, not having that fast money and making that big bag versus, oh, he just driving trucks and, the bag ain't as galore. And your living expense or your cost of living or your lifestyle may cost more than what you're making in the honest world versus what you're getting. Man, I done had days where I done made about, I'm going to say at most $15,000 in a week. And that's in a week. And I might have got like 4,000, 5,000 from one motherfucker. And that might be overnight, which is 8 hours. You get 8 hours. Unlimited nuts. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Tell me this. Do you feel like who we was just talking about, your ex? Do you feel like he loved you? You feel me?
He still love me. He tell me to this day he love me. But
do you think he loved the hustle more? Because when it was gone, he felt he needed to leave.
Man, when it was gone, it was just like he was real selfish and real tight with money. Like, he didn't want to, like, when he met me, during the hustle, okay, when we met, this nigga fresh out of prison. And just nothing, like, pot the piss in, we don't throw it out of you with a bitch that don't know nothing but fuck me and for free, though. Like, you ain't got no life. You just sitting around, no life, no nothing. Bro, when we got together, like, we brought life into, like, one another. Like, I just can't explain it.
Right.
And we was getting so much money together and just, like,
buying it. But again, that's what I'm saying.
Like, they were like Molly and Sosa.
But
you can't say Molly
saying.
without saying Sosa. This is Molly and Sosa. Like,
yeah,
it was.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
a thrill, though.
That nigga was that, right, and it was.
It was a thrill.
Like, we done had days where he didn't have to goddamn pistol whip a nigga. He didn't have to goddamn put a nigga out. Or he didn't have to goddamn I'm not feeling good, or what I'm saying, I gotta take a couple days, and we done been there, done that. We done did the shit in state to state. We done took the shit to Ohio. We done took the shit to motherfucking Tennessee. We done took this shit different places, and it was so, we had so much fun. Oh my God.
Okay, tell me this then.
The
I need to
the
know
money, the getting the money,
who is the biggest trick you had? How about that? I want to know that. What's the biggest trick you had? And like, I'm talking about, when I say the biggest trick, like, he break that bag like this
that
nigga right here
still breaking that bag
right now.
To this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still breaking it to this day.
Still breaking it.
How many years has this been?
Pops. Shout out Pops. It's been about 6 years. I've had him about 6 years.
Wow.
Oh my God. This
Big
nigga
bag.
he got a lawsuit with Nabisco, boy. That motherfucker.
Ooh, shout out Pops. Shout out Pops. Yo, Pops, I've had my share of Nabisco cookies.
I most
when I came up, you feel what I'm saying,
right.
Pops? I had my share of Nabisco cookies. Don't forget about this stuff.
Definitely pulled with that one, but
man.
Yeah, I've learned to, like, we have like this love-hate relationship though, cause he's okay. I ain't gonna lie. He's 67.
Yeah, no.
I'm
Mountain
37.
lion.
I'm 37.
Okay then.
And when we go out in public, we get the ugliest eyes, the nastiest stares.
I'm sure.
It's so weird, but when I say the love this nigga got for me, regardless of if he gonna see me or not, it's there. It's there. I'm just not finna marry you, baby, because.
Oh man, Pops.
I mean, I fuck with him.
Yeah.
I really care. I really care about him, but just that it just. I can't do it.
Yeah. So are you
I
want to know
I think
this?
it's an age thing with me.
No, but listen to me. I want to know this because I'm
he gives me whatever. However,
I'm antsy now.
I
Like,
just
want
got
to ask
4,000 the other day.
questions. Hold on. I want to ask questions.
I love the money.
Do you and Pops get it in? Is Pops still stroking?
Oh my God.
Is the wood still good? Talk to us.
Boy, the wood in here.
Is it spicy?
Oh
Shout out
God.
Pops.
He does the fucking damn thing. When
Pops.
I say
The
knows how to
Viagra
take his
King.
time, he know how to take his time.
Okay then.
He's in there. He's in there.
Yeah. The old goat still got the stroke.
Don't do it like that.
The old goat still got the stroke. Okay, Pops. Yeah, Sirski.
Don't take your teeth out.
Oh, man, he can take his teeth out?
Oh, my God.
Huh? Do he take his teeth out before he eat the pussy? Tell the truth right now. I want to know the
He
truth.
only does when I say, please take them out.
And he'll eat the pussy with the
my
teeth out.
God.
He's gumming the pussy.
Yes.
Y'all young niggas don't know that about this shit.
Stop. Yes.
Y'all young niggas don't know that about this shit. Pops is
No,
gumming
because
the
the
pussy.
nigga got a 401k. Okay, yes, baby, take your teeth out.
What?
Fuck, I want
See, this new to me because you done heard like
this
the
nigga
reversal.
Has a 401k.
You done heard the reversal where,
I
where the
mean-
dudes be like they with the older chick. You know, even if you done seen
This
on movies,
nigga
they
is-
tell her to take that and she give him the head.
Oh man.
But the dude taking the teeth out, giving the sloppy toppy on what? He eating the tilapia with the teeth out. Pops is an innovator. You finna have all these young niggas going to get all their diamonds pulled out their mouth.
They don't need them.
Just so they can get.
I done been bit by goals. That shit did not feel good.
Yeah.
That shit does not feel good.
All the young niggas finna start going to get the motherfucking release gum shits, nigga, the dentures. Yes, sir. What, bitch?
That shit is fire. That shit is fire.
In there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's a different feel.
That's some new shit.
That's some grown folk shit. That's some
old
new
man
shit right there, boy. I got.
He breaking the bag. He's stepping out on her, and he pulling his teeth out just to eat the pussy. Like it's hard. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't give a damn if you a young nigga with a whole lot of money, boy. It's hard to go up against that nigga right there, boy. Whoa.
I love Papa Star. I genuinely care about him, but
Nah, keep it real. Keep it real with this one. Keep it real. You ain't had one of these little young slide up on you on some keep it 100. Now that might have had you thinking like, I changed my lifestyle for the young nigga until you had to come back and get yourself together. You ain't had one of them slide on you. Keep it real now.
I mean,
made it hard for the mind. Talk to me. We being real in the naked hustle now. We being real. You ain't had, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't had one of them young gunners just come up and pull up and drill, how they say, drill you down. You feel me? Huh?
I had two of them. But it was always all three of us. Have y'all ever seen that movie Savages?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
my God. We were, to this
Three
day,
the hard way for real.
we are savages to this day.
What?
We are.
Still. So it's three the hard way in your life still and Pops. like your love, you got real love that's like shared with these folks that
Okay,
can't be
these
like
savages?
separated.
Us savages have been together almost 10 years.
10.
Like from the day I fucking came to Georgia, like, and I, you know what I'm saying? I linked with these niggas, like it's always been us. And actually, I used to grind with them niggas too. They used to, you know, take me on my little out calls or whatnot, and, you know, watch my back. But it was always us three. We used to fucking write raps in the fucking car, like, you know, just up 24/7, no sleep. We made a rap called No Sleep Gang. And it was just the three of us, like like day in, day out, no sleep, like just jugging, like and fucking.
And fucking. Jugging and fucking.
But that was okay. That was the only free shit I had going on.
So was it a male and two females?
I
Or
was
was
the
all
only
y'all
female.
three? Oh, so it was two males and the female, just like them.
My niggas, yeah. Damn. My babies.
So you was in poly before
And
poly
you know
was poly.
Who you are if you're a savage.
You was a Molly poly before poly was really the thing.
If that's what it was, that's still what
You
it
had
is.
two niggas.
I still have
And
them
still
too.
got stop
And
playing
then they
with
had
her.
kids, they got baby moms, all type of shit. But
And they got kids.
if I
mamas and
say
everything?
you guys,
Oh, they coming.
what's up? That's where we at.
And that's
I
been
mean, I
going
don't know
on for
how much
10
longer
years.
that's gonna go on because, I mean, I'm single, so
Right.
I mean, I love it. I don't regret nothing I got going on.
Okay, so tell me this. I'm sure in your profession, but I'm just being real. I'm sure in your profession, you've come across, and we in Atlanta, Georgia, we talking about the ATL. Okay. It is people in this game in ATL that, you know, they might not, they might look bright colors on the screens and this, that, and the third, but behind closed doors, a lot of them have dark secrets. A lot of them have things that they might, you know what I'm saying? They do. A lot of them have places that they pull up that the average people wouldn't know that they pulled up and got a little bit of head, a little ass ate, a little something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know,
you gonna make me
just
go
saying,
there?
Yeah. I just, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, put too many people on.
You wanna know how much ass I've eaten?
I just want to know, I just want to know, like,
niggas love that shit too.
right.
You know, I love it, but
I want to know not just the ass
man,
you ate. I want to know. I don't want to know that you just eat ass. I want to know, like,
oh my God,
who was the ones that came out and just was like, Molly, eat my ass? Who are these niggas? Talk about it. Let it be known. They're crazy. Yeah, please tell me the craziest thing you done did, with, especially with an industry nigga. Anybody from the industry, I would love to hear it. Why not?
I mean, I've only ever seen 2 industry guys, but
And
it was.
who are they? Who are these guys? Respectfully. Spicy.
Okay, I've had part of the Cash Out crew.
Okay then. Shout out Cash Out.
And I've had a piece of Alley Boy.
Ooh, Alley Boy. Spicy.
But I mean, it was, they pulled up deep, but it was regular. Came in, spent their money, and got the fuck on. I ain't never just really.
So was it a bang bang? Was it a train bang? With the
Cash Out.
With the Cash Out crew? Did you hit the whole crew? Did the crew come through and do crewly things?
I mean, it depended on the day. Some days it was, some of them. Some
Oh,
days
so this
it
happened
was,
quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You must be an animal.
Yeah.
Hey, Molly must be an animal.
But
hey.
Alley Boy only one.
Hey.
I mean, I love orgies. My favorite club is the Trapeze.
Okay.
That's my favorite spot. So, just realistically, fuck, if you like to go to fucking swingers club and go watch motherfuckers fuck, what the fuck make you think I'm not gonna be swinging to? It's just being realistic. Like, I love sex. I don't like. It's not nothing I don't think I've ever not tried. Just honestly, like, I think I've tried it all. Except I've never been shitted on.
But you have been pissed on. Do you like the golden shower?
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you about this one, though. I've only ever done it one time. He knows who the fuck he is. Oh, my God. We were so fucking high. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I'm talking about fucking for hours. I'm talking, and I just sat in front of the fucking sink, and I remember, like, leaning back on it, and I sat the chair in front of me, and I was like, come over here and sit in this chair. And I kept trying to suck his dick, and he was like, hold on, wait, I gotta pee. I was like, man, fuck, piss on me. Oh my God, it was so fucking warm. Oh my God.
You loved it?
It's to the point where spit on me.
Oh.
Like,
oh.
I don't even like lube no more. Just spit on it. I just like it was I enjoyed it. I did. Honestly. I'm a freak though. But it was only one time and one time only. Like, I've only ever been pissed on one time by one guy.
So can
it.
I ask this question? Are you a creamer or a squirter? Or are you just wet? Like, are you just real wet? Are you a creamer? Or do you know what I'm saying?
I've only ever had one guy make me squirt, and that was like back in like 2000 and... It was my baby daddy's little brother.
Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Spicy. Let's get into it. You can't just say that and think I ain't finna go there. So you fucked your baby daddy's little brother. I need to know why, when, where, and how did you squirt on it?
He's not the only one, because it
was
also his homeboy, his stepdaddy, if I could have fucked his mama, I would have fucked her.
Oh, so this was on purpose.
It
This was hatred fucks.
His cousin.
This was hatred fucks.
Most definitely.
Hate fucks.
Most definitely.
Shout out to
And
hate
I left
fucks.
him a list on the table and went to New Orleans.
What?
And then came back and got the fuck
Wow.
on.
Hey, could you imagine that waking
But
up
don't fuck with
with
me
a
because
list?
I've been holding you down for years, bro. And at the end of the fucking day, when I say this nigga has fucked my sister, he's done fucked twins in the back of my cars, and I'm walking home from work wondering why the fuck I don't have no ride. And these hoes in the back of while my kids upstairs sleep. So at the end of the fucking day, you get what you dish out, bitch, and don't play with me. Yes, and if I could have fucked your mother, once again, I would have.
Oh, spicy.
To this day.
Spicy.
So, I mean,
So where'd you fuck his brother at?
on my steps in my house.
And he was
oh
with
my
it.
God, that
He was
nigga's
just with
dick
it.
was so fucking good.
What?
Oh my God. When I say I have never squirted in my life, not ever again, not ever again.
What?
That nigga dick was so good. Rest in peace, baby boy.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
I will never. I'm sorry, baby.
Spicy.
I know if my kids ever in their life see this, y'all, hey, I've always told y'all, your daddies wasn't shit. Mama was a hoe and still gonna be a hoe. Will always be a hoe, but I'm gonna be the best motherfucker you ever know.
You heard it.
So you live and you learn. And you lead by example. So please do a lot better than me. Don't do as I did, do better than me.
Right.
So at the end of the fucking day, it is what it is. But yes, his dick was bomb on my steps, on like the 5th step, in the middle of the steps. Boy, legs over the banister. Lord have mercy. And then, bro, his stepdad. But this was way before the prostitution shit. But please still don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Cause I will fuck your whole family and let you know, like, bitch, at the end of the day you have nobody. Don't nobody give no fuck about you.
Right. So
If
basically
they would've did it. They would've
basically
did it.
telling niggas like you not
Like,
that
what's
you
up?
not that
like,
one.
Yeah,
you
you
the
not
one.
loyal, and neither is any of them other motherfuckers that had a piece of that. Because at the end of the day, bitch, if they would have been and they was on your side and that was your family and blood was sticking in water, bitch, they wouldn't have did it.
Well, see, this is a prime example of what I
So-
tell men
So
that pussy is powerful.
I can most definitely
Pussy
have
is
my
very
way
powerful.
with this $1 million piece between mine.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I have never been told no for real, and nobody's ever told me no.
Right.
And I've always been able to make a way without having to make a way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shit comes easy, shit comes glory, but it's not a career. It's not a career. It's an investment. It's a stepping stone. It's something you want to do for so long. You got to readjust your mind in your life when you decide to retire. You have to make sure, this is like you have a certain amount of funds or investments or loyalties put somewhere, regardless of whether it's in your name, your kids' names. You give it to somebody, put it up, something. Don't just waste it, because, man, that's some easy money.
Yeah.
Boy, I done make a nigga another 7 minutes. Shit.
Damn.
To this day, I will.
Damn.
To this day, I will.
Damn.
Most definitely.
Damn.
Most definitely. And it's been times where, your quick visit, you're supposed to be like, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes 20 if you get lucky. You know what I'm saying? You get a 30-minute, you can pay for a 45, you can pay for you an hour. But I'm talking about no more than goddamn 7, bitch. Yeah, I'm talking in and out, and then one pulling up and one walking out while this one coming in and that one going out.
Damn.
I got this one coming through the steps and this one on the elevator.
Trap
But
jump.
this one that came out and that one that came in, I went back upstairs, that one had to come back down.
Come back down type shit.
Bro, when I'm talking about Sky, you finna help me out, like trying to need some help.
Yeah.
It was, bro, I had
You got that
in
motherfucker
a
thumping.
year. There's only 365 days in a year. I had over 800 contacts in my phone. I rarely seen this. Like, I can't. It's so much. It's too much money out here for me.
Right.
Atlanta got too much money out here for me.
So
I mean, I done been to Florida and I done made me a bag, but it ain't nothing like coming out here to Atlanta. It's just something about Atlanta. It's something about from Old National back, because fuck that Southside shit, because I done been in jail too many times on Southside, and they just see my face. It's just I just can't. They'll see me driving and know I ain't got a license just ASAP, because boy, I ain't had no license in so many years. But
So look, is
I'm
it
just
safe to
saying.
say right now that you are like this what it's gonna be? This what it's gonna be for you when you done. You going out like Griselda. You going out like the cocaine
And
cowboy
you know
or
what's
the
crazy?
naked hustle.
I
Like
am 37, and
standing on
I
business.
can't even say I'm all the way done because some of these niggas be like, "What the fuck am I gonna do when you stop?"
Oh, so
And I be like, and it
so
be
you
like-
got
like
fans
my
that
feelings
don't
be
want
like-
you to quit.
I be like, you know what? I don't know, but you know, I at least try to give myself like 4 months here. I might do like a 2-month stretch, like just to myself, and then like just pick up rest of the year. Or I can't, man. I love these niggas. I love them all.
Shout
I love
out
all
to
these
the
niggas.
tricks. Shout out to these niggas.
I love sucking dick. I love
Niggas is
fucking.
winning again.
I don't have no nigga. I don't care for no nigga at this point, and I'm gonna get in where I fit in. And it is what it is.
Right.
I don't know what they would do. I've tried passing my phone down to other hoes, and they're so disrespectful, and they're not genuine, and they don't show that attention and that compassion that they come looking for, because they come to you because they're not getting what the fuck they want at home, or because they can't get what they want, so they're gonna pay for what they want. You have to fucking give them what they want. Because some of these niggas try to knock your ass the fuck out and take their money back and walk off on your bitch ass, and you gonna be mad.
Right.
But when somebody come and spend their money with you, you have to do the right thing. Just do the right thing, or don't do it at all. If you're not built for it, you're not built for it. Yeah, you got some niggas that come in there with attitudes, and they rough and want to be rough and just like fuck the shit out you and just like don't care and pull your hair and just. I have some leave bruises, like just not from wanting to be rough, but just the frustration of their day or their week. Like I've had some that just want to come talk, and we've had some of the most deepest conversations. But it's just give them what they want, because they deserve it too. Just like, I know it's not legal. Who gives a fuck? Because there's 1,010 things out here that's not legal. And you think that's going to stop somebody from doing it?
Hey.
It's not.
Hey, well, look, I'm going to wrap up right now because I don't want to give everything away on this segment. I want to bring you back because I know you got so much.
That ain't even. I done left so much shit out.
Exactly. But
I done left so much shit
but
out.
I love
That's
that.
not even half of it.
I love that because every time I bring you
like
back,
my heart beating so fast because I got so much more to say.
I know
like,
it, and that's what's gonna
hold on,
be great.
I'm just now getting into this, right?
Nah,
like I'm just now getting
I
comfortable.
know,
like I really want to just order some food and just keep it. Like let's order something real quick. Let's DoorDash. Come on, it's on me.
We could do it. We could do
DoorDash
it.
on me. Let's keep it going.
We could do it.
But it's most definitely gonna have to be a part 2.
No, we're gonna have a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Like we gonna do
Because
some. Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm definitely gonna let y'all know. Out of all these years I've been doing this, my kids ain't never left my side, and they been there the whole time. And I got one that if she could tell you everything she knows, well, she knows. But my mom ain't gonna never let nothing fall. She ain't gonna never let nothing tear us apart, and we gonna always have one that like my baby girl, bro. When it come down to it, that bitch gonna be out there, boy. She gonna know. She gonna know.
Hey, shout out to baby girl.
Girl.
Listen.
Part 2.
Listen, part 2 gonna be coming soon. Hey, you got somewhere where they could follow you? Do you want to tell any of the fans out there that might want to look? Cause you might, hey, you might, you know what I'm saying? That's on you.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet. Because
Yeah. I could dig it. It's cool. So how I'm gonna do this is, y'all see her. It's the infamous Molly. Y'all follow the coach though, at Coach Blue, BLEU_. Follow me. This has been another episode of the Naked Hustle. Spicy TV, Spicy TV's on. Hey, this is a product of Ugly Money. You know what's going on, baby. If it ain't Ugly Money, ain't nothing. Go and get it. The Naked Hustle. I'll be back with another one in a minute. I'm out. That was spicy.
Well, you finna make me call Pops.
I wonder why they hate you when you're living, but they love you when you die. I wonder why these niggas and these bitches live a lie. I wonder why you never see a nigga act cry till it's time to die. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder.